by Homestuck. Let's read. My name is Brodemus, and I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not padding for time because I'm eating a burrito. Tressa, Linda, glad to see you guys are here. Oh, we'll see if we get any games today, Tressa. I just got done editing next week's video, and I was like, man, I'm fucking hungry. I need to get something to eat. So I went downstairs, made a burrito, and I made my smoothie. And then I was like, shit, it's like 3-2. Fuck. So you get to watch me eat this burrito for the first few minutes of the stream. I'm going to try and lean back so you don't hear the disgusting sound of my maw. I'm glad you liked it, Linda. I really love that game. I don't think there's too much more, because looking at, like, how to make some of the recipes in today's episode, I was like, man, what does this look like? And it's like, there's like 14 days in October in the game, so I only have like 14 more episodes to go. 14, 15. You made it, Tart! I mean, you didn't miss anything except for me eating a burrito, so I mean, here you go. Just behind, want to catch me? You know, take your time. I don't want to push anybody to watch anything. I'm just gonna get burrito entrails in between my fingers here. Hey, man, Kaffa. How you doing? Hey, I have a napkin here. When did this get here? Who's this guy? Hey, Donald the Kraken. Hello, how you doing? I'm almost on my burrito. Then we'll get started. Radical Rob, hey! Glad to hear it, Kraken. It's true, Tart. Wayward hasn't showed up yet. The Vagabond is indeed wayward currently. What we got today? Strawberry Sublime. I thought that was melon. It's not what I was anticipating. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, I wouldn't say full of burritos, just one of those shitty microwave burritos. But now that I have burrito in me, we can get going. All right. Let's get on with it. Let's see what happened last time. We're in the backstory of Dirk and Roxy's Earth, and we're currently witnessing Dave, Alpha Dave, throw down with ICP. I still don't really know what a juggalo is. Do they juggle? Don't worry about it. People were less prepared for a double juggalo presidency than they ever imagined. I'm not even going to get into all the horrifying details. Trust me, you just start to feel dirty reading about it. From the moment Fieri held up the Bible to swear them in, and the three of them proceeded to publicly defecate on it while freestyling rap lyrics, that was it. Everyone in the world watching it on TV just said, "Welp, show's over. Civilization was pretty cool while it lasted." The next several grueling terms of their presidency was a weird combination of authoritarian practices. The Baroness used it as a puppet regime while still basically giving them carte blanche to carry out their idiotic whims. Vega was pumped through the plumbing instead of tap water. The new national pastime was having type 2 diabetes, and the national anthem was replaced by a 3-minute high reverb audio clip of President J farting into a microphone while laughing. Chaplain Fieri was authorized to set up the death camps in which anyone on the planet could be imprisoned if they were not deemed sufficiently mirthful. And so the cleansing began, priming humanity for its new ruler waiting in the wings. This was when our ancestors had enough. The resistance movement had failed, but they could at least bring the war criminals to justice. My bro finally caught up with the presidents and challenged them to a duel. They accepted, having for years regarded him as a cocky rival rapper who failed to show them the proper respect. In their arrogance, they invited him into the foul belly of the carnival, believing they could teach him once and for all what it truly meant to be down with the clown. For centuries thereafter, survivors of the Holocaust would cite the rooftop showdown as one of the most heroic moments in human history. Look at that. He killed them both. Unfortunately, as they were only figureheads, no liberation followed. There would be no parades in the streets, no statues cast or medals awarded. The few witnesses would report seeing only a man with a sword on a shitty skateboard gently rising into the night sky. No one ever saw him again. And then fucking Rose fights Guy Fieri. Meanwhile, Roxy's mom was tracking down the High Chaplain. His crimes had already been committed. She couldn't repay them by any stretch of the imagination. But she could wipe the bloodstained grin off that fat bastard's face. Yeah, Rose! Getting chicken nuggies? Oh, man, but listen, nuggies are worth it. She gouged his eyes with a pair of needles. Fucking vagabond! Hey! Glad you can make it. And rode his torso to the bottom of the bloody falls. Fucking hell. It's so, like, remarkably brutal. Like, this whole section is like, yeah, they just fucking murdered him. But I guess that's what happens when you stage a resistance. Reports of what happened to our ancestors after that are sketchy. There are no eyewitness accounts I've found, but some believe they were regrouped and confronted the Countess herself. With all their high-ranking officers dead and the human population decimated and sufficiently groomed for her arrival, there was no reason to stay behind the scenes anymore. After those dreadful years of putting up with a more vulgar brand of authoritarianism, when she finally stepped forward to claim her throne, it actually came off as somewhat dignified, elegant in a way. She was no less severe, but at least she knew how to act like an empress. Plants outside. Oh, it's fine. The dragon. But even if they did manage to confront her, there was no way they could win. She had too many crazy alien powers. Her boss supposedly had jacked her power level through the roof. I even heard, and don't quote me on this, that she may have been over 9,000. Heavens to Betsy, that figure is just absurd. Yeah, and that's not even to speak of the generic smorgasbord of other powers she was rumored to have. It gets hard to separate the fact from the urban myth, but for reference, if you want to believe it all, just picture all the X-Men combined into one sexy fishwoman in a skin-tight suit. Whoa, mama. Yes, 9,000 vagabond. Yeah, y'all are chatty, but it's all right. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Whatever actually went down, they're surely both dead now. I guess it had to happen like that, though. There's no way the Countess would allow us to be born within even a century of our genetic forebears. The thought of that was completely disgusting to her. But I really would have liked to be able to meet them. I guess some things would just be too awesome to ever stand a chance of happening. Yeah, I know that feeling. Wait, what? Duck, didn't you tell me that at some point you did find evidence that which killed them? As of now? No. Are you sure? I swear I remember you saying something about that. How could I have said anything like that before today? This was obviously the first time I mentioned any of this. Oh, I'm just having the nuttiest deja vu thing going on now. I feel weird. I guess I am mistaken. Never mind. Sexy fish, that's fine. Fair. Okay. I will disregard your anomalous observation for now and continue conversing as if it never happened. Right. Good plan. Anywho, that's a heck of a tragic and thrilling tale, Dirk. I'm still totally cockeyed and catawampus about it all. I don't even know what to think. But you believe me, right? Oh yeah, every word of it. Wow. Why shouldn't I? You're my friend and I trust you. I still just think it's impressive, is all. Even after all this time, you are pretty much a one-of-a-kind dude. Not really, I just like believing stuff and believing in people. Wait, what do you mean? About what? When you said after all this time, you just told me now. Yes? Hang on. Ugh, the deja vu shit is happening again. Okay, I am sure we've had this conversation before. So many things are familiar. I remember you saying the one-of-a-kind dude thing, and I remember saying the word catawampus, and all of it. What's going on? Took you long enough to figure it out. Pages really are a slow-burning class. Damn. Figure what out? You're asleep. Oh. That's right. Ugh. I fell off the platform thing, and I guess I got knocked out? Yep. So I'm dreaming. Kinda. It's a dream bubble. What's that? A place in the infinite abyss where sleeping people can share dreams with each other while revisiting memories. Also where they can meet dead people. So, we are sharing a dream together, and you're currently asleep too? Currently in the future? No. Even if I was, I wouldn't visit a dream bubble. That only happens when your dream self is dead, like yours is. Mine is not. I guess I understand? So, what's the deal then? Wait. You said this is where they meet dead people too. Shit, Dirk, are you dead? Are you a ghost? No, dude, chill, I'm fine. Then what the fuck is going on? Who am I talking to? Well, there are the people you talk to when you have a regular dream. Wait, what the fuck? Well, who are the people you talk to when you have a regular dream? What? Like just a boring normal dream and there's a person you're talking to. Who is it? I don't know. It's nobody. Just a projection of your own mind. Dream bubbles don't always need to be shared by dreamers or dead people. You can go to sleep and wake up in one alone, reliving an old memory. Kind of like a normal dream until you remember it's just a memory, which is where we are now. Okay. So, I'm having a lucid dreamy thing in a magic bubble and you were just like a figment of my imagination? Yes, basically. So I'm talking to myself. That's kind of stupid. Well, yeah, but not quite. You could view me as a projection of the real Dirk within your mind, and as expressed through all your thought patterns about him. So I'm kind of a splinter of his corporeal self who happens to live in your awareness. I'm a startlingly close approximation to the real thing, for all intents and purposes. Just how startlingly close are we talking? I'm not going to give you a bogus percentage like the glasses, because that's not my shtick, but pretty damn close. Okay, that's fair, but... Man, there's something that feels kind of weird about this. You being in my head, it's a little messed up. What seems messed up about it? You were the one who put me here with your intimate understanding of all my mannerisms and predilections. And a splintered existence is pretty much how he rolls. This is how shit is, bro. Okay, I'm sorry for saying it's messed up, but it's still a bit frustrating. I've been trying to talk to you all day. But all I get is your pesky responder bedeviling me at every turn and your friggin' robot punching me across the ocean and then throwing a weird tantrum and ripping his nuclear heart out in front of me. And if that weren't enough, I tumbled off the doohickey and knocked myself out, and now I'm strolling down memory lane with your fake brain ghost. It's like you're surrounding me from all sides with imitations of yourself, but never the real you. Cheese and fucking crackers, when do I get to just talk to the actual Dirk? Jake, what do you even know about someone's actual self? What makes it actual? What is actuality? What a horseshitty question. I don't know anything about actuality, but I know some philosophobabble horseshit when I dad blasted hear it. I'm just saying, this isn't really your field of expertise. Dirk is the heart guy. He's the one who's walking the path of self, even when he doesn't know it, like right now. But what does that mean? And how can you really be made of only my thoughts when I don't even know what you're talking about sometimes? Or when I didn't know some of the things you're telling me, like about being in a dream bubble? How can I tell myself about that stuff through brain ghost, Dirk? Who says you don't know those things at some level? I don't think I do. I have no business knowing these things. Pages have a lot of untapped potential. That's practically all there is to class, actually. But when they eventually find it, look out. And the ones who deal hope? Shit, man. I'm scared of you already, and I'm not even real. Boy, howdy, I'm behind. RNA meeting? Yeah, RNA's coming up. I know nothing about Homestuck. That's all of us, Vagabond. That's pretty much everybody. You read random spots. Yeah, nobody knows anything. That's right. Jake just Gavin. At least Gavin knows some things. He knows how to run a phantom pretty damn well. That's a lot going on, Tart. And translators. Oh yeah, you guys bit off a lot. This just seems so fucking lost. We all are, Tart. We all are. Are you sure you aren't real? No offense, but I kind of get the same smart-ass vibe from you as I do from the responder. Like, haha, I have the same basic personality as Dirk, but without any accountability or anything, so let me just be kind of flipping to mess with this Jake fella's head. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's a surprisingly decent observation about me. Yeah, see, I think I maybe did a little too good of a job of brain cloning you. This is way too much like talking to the real fake Dirk. Holy cow, what a dumb sentence that was. You did a good job. A perfect job, in fact. Untapped potential, remember? I don't think one of Dirk's splinters would exist nearly as well in anyone's mind other than yours. Well, that's just spiffy for me, but I'm starting to feel like, somewhat like I'm being haunted by you now. I just want to talk to my real buddy, and by real, I just mean the original guy. What do you even want to say to him? Oh, I don't know. It's not like you can keep any secrets from me here. I pretty much am your brain. No, don't say that. It's true. It's so weird. You do realize he's coming for you. Dirk, in the real world. The man has his designs. Yes, I know. Want to talk about it? With you? No, that's like talking to him about it, which is like really jumping the gun, I think. What better chance is there to try talking about it than with a stunt double for your hyper-aggressive suitor within the safety and privacy of your own mind? Hey, Samurai on duty, how you doing? But I can't yet. I just can't. There are some feelings I'm not sure how to put into words yet, and doing it in front of you, whether you're a stunt double or brain puppet or whatever, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. So there are feelings you don't want to try to put into words, even while you are dwelling entirely within the realm of your own mind. Yes. What is so hard to understand about that? What about the spider ghost? Huh? The girl you saw, when you got fucking clobbered by Dirk's robot and you passed out. You dreamed about a spider ghost alien girl. Oh yeah. What about her? You like her. Man, what? Last time I saw her for 3 seconds and she waved at me and I woke up. Yeah, and it took all of 3 seconds for you to fall in love with the cute spider ghost. Why do you keep calling her a ghost? Because she's been dead for a zillion years, dude. Oh, well, holy shit. That won't change the fact that you like her. Let's not pretend it will. You're going to make things complicated for yourself. No, I won't. Yeah, you will. You're too fucking wishy-washy. Between Dirk, Spider Ghost, Jane. Man, poor Jane. What about Jane? You tell me. What was even the deal with that? Our last chat ended on very pleasant and amicable terms. She was upbeat and chipper as ever. I fail to see what reason one might have to feel sorry for her. Yeah, you totally read her like a book. Really handled the conversation like a champ. Wait. Didn't I? Look out, bitches. It's Jake Casanova Lady Slayer English. He's packing heat and is frequently able to parse the literal meaning of things women say. What are you getting at? We're running out of time. She'll be here soon. Jane? No, doofus spider ghost. Whoa. Well, okay. Oh, wait. She is... Oh, fuck. Look at you. I'm telling you. 3 damn seconds of ogling an alien in a blue dress and you're completely hopeless. Stop fidgeting around like that. Your hair looks fine. Do you want me to tell you how your breath smells? Screw you. I am cool as such a cucumber. Okay, then. Why, does my breath not smell okay? You're dreaming, Jake. Your breath is only a thing if your brain wants it to be. Oh, okay, phew. When is she coming? Why is she visiting my dreams? Soon. She's been waiting for the right time to enter, waiting for you to snap out of your memory. Out of memory. Clearly the girl has the patience of a saint. All right. Dang, it's warm in this dream bubble. How can I be sweating in a dream? Where do I keep the dream towels? Will you calm the fuck down? I'm a figment of your imagination. You're still making me nervous. But really, who is she? What's her deal, and what does she want from me? Since all this is so-called untapped potential and my subconscious taking the form of yet another sassy Dirk clone seems to know everything, would it be okay if I trouble my own brain for a few flippin' answers? You should try to be more polite to me, seeing as I am a representation of your entire mind. I have complete control over all your basic functions. I could trigger a particularly spirited bowel movement right before she gets here, so watch your step. Oh, no, I'm sorry, don't. Just kidding, dude. Jesus. I would never make you shit your pants in front of a girl you liked, even if she does happen to be my chief competition. We Dirk Splinters can be pretty Machiavellian, but we do actually have some fucking standards. Okay. Well, thank you for promising to keep my trousers tidy. Anyway, she's visiting you now to bring you into the loop on some things. Important details you should know about your relation to the bigger picture. The much, much bigger picture. I still don't understand how you know, my brain knows this stuff. Because I'm a page? How does that make sense? And also, if you know the things she will say, why don't you just tell me the things? Intuition and the subconscious mind are powerful things when harnessed the right way. As for why I don't tell you, why not just let her tell you? You're the one with a damn crush on her. Dirk and Jake is literally Jake is... Fair. Countdown should have been. The dialogue in XX is really good. What a disaster. Oh, yeah. Dirk is so good until they fucking make him a villain, apparently. Talk about them all cryptic like... Same, Samurai. This is actually my lead up to reading the epilogues aloud and experiencing that for the first time. So, we'll get there in about 3,000 pages. A little over 3,000 pages. Okay, dude, she's here. Shush! I know. Oh, man. What the fuck are you looking at me for? Say something to her, jackass. Okay, I will. You're distracting me, though. Can you scoot over a bit? Oh my god, fine. Hi there, welcome. Don't mind him, he's just a brain clone of my best friend. I know that sounds crazy. Bro, she can't even see or hear me. You're making a fool of yourself. Wait, you can't? Why did you tell me that? You're really throwing me off here. I don't know, I guess I didn't think you were going to have a neurotic meltdown at the sight of a girl. I thought you were supposed to know stuff like that seeing as you are literally my brain. God damn it, will you just chillax and woo this fucking ghost babe? How can I chillax and you keep talking to me? It's really disconcerting. You're totally embarrassing yourself, dude. You're talking to nobody. Man, I'm starting to feel bad for Spider Ghost. Look at her. She's getting uncomfortable. Shut up, I can't think. You're being so lame. I don't care if I'm a figment of your imagination or not. I can't take this bullshit. Either you get your shit together and put the moves on the dead space vixen, or I start fucking with your cortex and make you pop a dream boner. Oh god, don't you dare! You don't think I'll do it? No, please do not give me a boner, Dirk. Do not give me a boner, Dirk. Sorry, Jake. The plan's in motion. Next stop, Boner City. So that was the plan all along, to give me a boner? And you got one. You motherfucker! Oh, he, a false alarm. I see very funny, cool guy. I think you're full of shit. You're bluffing. You don't even have the power to give me a phantasmal erection. Jake, please. Members of the Juggalo party aren't the only ones who can pitch a big tent. Then go ahead. Make my fucking day. I'm ready for you. Think I'm afraid? I'll take your boner magic like a man. Things that will prevent me from becoming president. Item number 342. I'm not ashamed. I will stand tall and proud at full mass in front of this pretty alien. Do your worst, you bastard! This is so stupid. You're out of your mind. This is coming from your mind itself. I can't even watch this. I'm out of here. Well, good riddance to ironic hipster douchewad rubbish is what I have to say about that. I don't know what Jack's up to right now. What? I mean, what? Who's Jack? Just talk to the girl, okay? You have some damage control to do. Jack, start jailbreak adventure. That was the plan. To give you a boner. The Bone Zone. Would you like to ride the Bone Train? Why are you doing this bit? You wake up locked in a deserted jail cell, completely alone. There is nothing at all in your cell, useful or otherwise. Attempt to pry open window. There are no objects around with which to pry open window. Look at that. This frame is precisely identical to the previous frame. You advanced nothing whatsoever with that dumb idea. Do you realize this adventure is nearing 5,000 panels? Yes. And now I have to watch you flounder around in a jail cell for God knows how long. Exactly how many panels do you want this to go on for? Over 9,000? Nobody wants that. Nobody even wants to hear the phrase over 9,000. You need to begin making better decisions if you want to escape. Get key. What did you not understand about the statement? There is nothing at all in your cell, useful or otherwise. There is no key. It is an extremely crude drawing of a key on the floor. Really, the drawing is so bad it's ridiculous to think that some prankster thought it would fool you, which it did. Whoever drew this key clearly was employing the most primitive drawing tools available. You are obviously being fucked with in this stupid jail cell. You expect that you will continue to be fucked with, and it makes you wish you could stab something. Get pumpkin. What fucking pumpkin? There is no pumpkin. Once again, there is nothing at all in your cell, useful or... Oh, god damn it. Okay, a pumpkin appears. You guess it must be feeding time for the prisoners. These prescription jails are like luxury suites compared to the penal system on Durst. Should be the softest time you ever did. Consume pumpkin. Fucking... We're all, like, 12 at heart, because I go back to the fucking That 70s Show bit, like, oral test on the penal code. That's where my mind went, so there you have it. What a horrible idea. You don't eat fresh produce. The thought is revolting to you. What do you think these sharp teeth are for? Or what's left of them, at least. You have to make a note to file a protest with your lawyer. Complain of cruel and unusual treatment. Their coddling criminal justice system will undoubtedly see to it you are given some proper meat to consume. Perhaps a prime cut of filet mignon, as if you are a guest of honor. What a bunch of powder puffs with all their namby-pamby morals and compassion. This kingdom makes you sick. Look out window. You step on the little Kirby thing to get a better look outside. Can't make a plan without getting your bearings. A lone sentry is on duty below. You shout a few obscenities his way. You wonder aloud what a guy has to do to get a decent meal around here. Hey, you're talking to that guy. It's no use, though. He ignores you. Just look at that stoic face, the unshakable discipline, the stalwart sense of duty and pride. This is what it means to be a member of the Prospician Royal Guard. What a load of shit, you grumble to yourself, but loud enough for him to hear. Inspect pumpkin. That guy won't be of any use. You doubt you could even imagine to lure him into your pissing radius, magnificent though it is. You give the pitiful gourd a little kick. A terrible thought occurs to you. What if you had no choice but to eat this awful thing? You can't let it come to that. You have to get out of here. Hold on, what's that? Take a closer look. You treat prisoners like shit. Please look inside. Eureka! Droll, you beautiful bastard. Looks like he snuck something inside the pumpkin to help you escape. Probably a bomb. You're going to have to remember to give him a promotion when you get out of here, or at least reduce his daily newspaper floggings. Need to think of a way to get the bomb out of there. Can't just smash it with your foot or it might explode and take your leg off. Too bad they confiscated your knives where you could slice the thing open neatly. Maybe even carve a funny face into it. You bet you're the first guy who ever thought of doing that. Search for carving apparatus. I did not read the original Jailbreak, actually. This is the only bit of MS Paint Adventures media I've ever consumed. Hang on. You remember seeing some pointy things just outside the window. Luckily, both kingdoms are totally covered in pointy things. Can't swing a dead cat without impaling it on one. Take pointy thing. It's great in a weird way. That's fair. The thing is, I've always meant to go back and read fucking Problem Sleuth and Bard Quest, even though I know Bard Quest is never going to be finished. But going in with that mentality kind of helps, I think. I don't know. But maybe eventually. You snap off a golden pointy thing. Should be sharp enough to do the trick. Carve pumpkin. It slices through the meat of the vegetable like a sharp spire through thick squash. This is working so well. Who the hell needs a trusty knife when you are this resourceful? Screw knives. You took it back. You can't say mad at knives. Open it. Oh my goodness, excuse me. You can taste your liberation already. You can't wait to hear the sweet ticking of the bomb that is definitely in there. That'll be the sound of freedom, you decide. You pull up the lid to reveal a whole bunch of knives. God damn it, Droll! He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Although now that you think about it, he might be by default, since he just sent you all the sharpest tools in the shed. Oh well, you can probably get some use out of these. You've never once been disappointed to receive a pumpkin full of knives, and you're not about to make an exception. Empty pumpkin on floor. Collection of paintings of players. There's the evil leaning guys. Yeah. Yeah, more jaded. That's fair. Pumpkins. Yeah, take the extended Zodiac quiz. I'm a Scorza. I'm a Durst-leaning, hero of mind. That's what it is. You take a quick inventory of the smuggled contraband. Hold on, looks like he snuck something else in the pumpkin under all the knives. Something compromising. Examine compromising material. Terrier fancy. Hey, heroes of mind. So we got Linda. I started Homestuck to page links to other MSPAs. Didn't realize there were full stories on their own. Oh yeah, no, yeah. There's quite a bit. Capricorn. My wife is a Capricorn. I think. I don't remember what her aspect was though. I want to say she. No, I don't remember what she got. Night of time, night on one, time on another. Oh, that's fair. I don't know what my class is. I'm just leaving that up to interpretation. The Droll knows what it's like spending long, cold nights alone at the clink. A man needs a little reading material to keep him company, if you know what he means. If your skin wasn't made of polished jet black carapace, your cheeks would be turning bright red. No one can ever know about this. You must destroy the evidence or disguise it somehow. Forge blade out of illicit literature. None shall be the wiser. It is the perfect crime. When you bust out of prison, you should be locked right up again because you know how perfect this crime is. Throw a knife down there to get that guy's attention. You're just saying things now. Fucking just gets him. That should get the guy's attention. Unfortunately, it only keeps his attention until he dies, which is almost instantly. You need to come up with a better plan. While you would argue that random stabbings are their own reward, they aren't getting you any closer to escape. Examine exit. That door is locked tight. You're going to need to get a key to open it, preferably one that isn't horribly drawn to the floor to taunt you. Knock on door. Maybe if you knock hard enough, in just the right way, at just the right time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, no, not yet. Wait for it. Wait. Now. Your clumsy fist accidentally flies through the bars, knocking out a passerby. Keys from his keyring jangle on the floor. It's quite possible one of those keys will unlock your door, but they're all well out of reach now. What next, genius? Use knife to snag one of the keys on the floor. Oh, excuse me. You see if a knife can adequately lengthen your reach, but it's no use. They're still just outside of your modest slashing radius. No dice. Need a different approach. Just fucking throws it at him. Wait a minute. Another guard notices your unauthorized tomfoolery and radios for backup. Beck another guard over. He looks none too pleased by your misbehavior. An angry face. This will surely result in reduced rations. You can expect to find a slightly smaller pumpkin in your cell in your cell come sky rise, mister. You keep beckoning him just a little closer. A little closer. Convince second guard to pick up keys for you. You use a little persuasion to see if you can get him to... Jack, no! That is not how you convince someone to do something. You're supposed to save the stabbing until after you intimidate him into doing what you want. How exactly is a dead guy supposed to pick up some keys for you? Real smooth, Jack. What's the plan now? To bury the keys... Excuse me, my Montana came out again. To bury the keys under a growing pile of torsos? This is turning out to be the second shittiest jailbreak attempt anyone has ever seen. Look around room. Roll the nat one as persuasion roll. Yeah. What else? Not one of the persuasion, but nat 20 on his to hit. I don't know. The only remaining thing in the room worth noting is in the other corner of your cell. Just a transporter pad prisoners are supposed to use as a waste receptacle. These were decommissioned in Durst prisons a long time ago. Too many prisoner suicides and severed heads showing up in the waste bins. None of those auto-decapitations were authorized with the right paperwork, so privileges had to be suspended. You hear the door open and slam shut. Someone else is in your cell. Welcome, guest. Yeah, it was a rough night. It was fucking brutal last night. We had a TP gay because we rolled, I want to say, a total of 12 nat 1s. My character, who is a Circle of the Spores druid named Mesh Maloa, went down, failed one death save, saved one death save, and then I got a nat 1 on his last one. Dead. And then after the fight, the last remaining two of our party, because we already had my wife's character die last session, they decided to keep going. I even said, no, nat 1s await you. This has been a shitty night. Let's stop. They went and they proceeded to get more nat 1s. I think they got 2 more after that. And they could not roll over like an 11 to hit. Like it was bad. It was really bad. And our DM proceeded to get 3 or 4 more nat 20s against them. It was a slaughter. It was awful. Like, it wasn't even a fight. It was just a fucking execution. We're playing on roll 20. It's algorithmically, like, it's a fucking program that is supposed to be completely 100% unbiased. Because every number on a d20, when you put it into a program, has a 5% chance of rolling each number equally. And we got so many nat 1s. There was one point, my buddy who was playing a Tabaxi monk, he got 3 attacks on his turn. And 3 attacks in a row. He rolled a nat 1 and a total of an 11. Next attack, nat 1, total of an 11. Third attack, rolled an 11, got a nat 1. It was fucking insanity. Like, that's how that night went. We have real dice. I have tons of real dice. You see this bag of real dice? I would love to use these real dice. I have so many dice I can't use. Oh yeah, no. Fucking the night started. They went to open a door that was locked down. My buddy, the monk, rolled at advantage to open this heavy barred door. 2 nat 1s with advantage. Like, it's awful. because we're playing online, and like I trust my players, and we all trust each other, but at a similar time, it's like hard to prove because like if like I'm playing and like, it's like, oh hey, oh that's a 10, I want it to be a 16 instead. It's too easy to fib as a player, so it's like we use the program that's in Roll20. This is a tangent that went on because it's like I thought it was funny. Like my character died and I was like, this is unfucking believable, and I'm fine with it. I know characters die and that's just kind of how things go. But yeah, sorry, got off on a D&D tangent there. Whew, all right. Anyway, back to reading this. I apologize. We're on welcome guest. Looks like the sentry phoned downstairs for a little muscle. It's one of the regulator lugs they use to keep the gen pop in line. This guy has an itchy baton wrist, and that look in his eye you know all too well. He's not leaving this room until one of you is good and bloody. Be the other guy. You attempt to be this guy down here, but you can't be this guy down here because he's dead. But it does serve as a convenient cutaway for the vicious beating that is currently taking place in your cell. We don't need to be watching that kind of prison brutality. We take our sweet time looking at this dead body while terrible noises can be heard from your prison window. Okay, that should be long enough. You can stop being this guy now. Stop being that guy. Has anyone ever made a Homestuck D&D campaign? Actually, there's a game called Snubgrubs and Snazzles or something like that. What the hell is that thing called? Subgrubs and Snazzards. And I think if you just search that, you can find it. But it's basically just a RPG for Alternia. I haven't played it yet, but I just know it exists. Yeah, here. I'll put it. And Snazzards. But I don't know how it plays. I haven't even really read through the rules yet, but I know it exists. You stop being the other guy in time for us to see that you have just finished quickly and cleanly subduing the... Jack, the man is dead. Stop that. Jack. Apologize to guard's body. You start to feel sorry for stabbing that guy with 7 knives in the back and bashing his face into the door 89 times. Well, maybe not all 89 times. For the first 88, you felt pretty good. But by the 89th face bashing, you were definitely starting to feel pretty sorry. And by sorry, you guess you mean bored. Anyway, you mutter something under your breath that could easily sound like an apology to someone who wasn't listening very well. Give guy a proper funeral. Carl! That kills people! What? I had a craving for hands. I had a craving that only hands could satisfy. Whatever the state of your contrition might be, there can be no question about it. A man dedicated to royal service deserves a proper and dignified funeral. However, since there is no casket in your cell that is nearly big enough for this lug's hefty torso, you will have to improvise. Seek alternative casket. You sever the guard's head with your most trusted of all trusty knives and begin sizing up that hollowed pumpkin. It will definitely be snug, but you think you can make it fit? Make it fit. You don't care what anyone says. You say this pumpkin was made for this fucker's melon. Fits like a damn glove. Close it up. What the hell? Perfect. A textbook burial for a man of honor and distinction. The sacrifices made by our public servants don't get anywhere near the respect they deserve, you think. Bring casket over to the receptacle. Like a glove. His funeral will not be complete without a proper send-off, but a stinking garbage dump is no place for the head of a brave soldier to rest. No, you must first make some modifications to the device. Doing a hard time behind bars will motivate a man to learn a trick or two when it comes to systems like this. Pry open panel with knife. Oh, excuse me. You open it up and switch a few wires around. There. Now, instead of a nasty old pile of rotting pumpkin matter, the destination should be the throne room of the Prospition Palace. Surely the queen will want to be alerted to the noble sacrifice of this brave warrior so that arrangements can be made to honor the hero. Send him off. Oh, boy. You hear the door open again, followed by the sound of surly footsteps. Could it be that another glutton for a good face bashing has decided to visit your cell? Greet visitor. Ah, you see, it appears there are quite a few said gluttons this time. Settle down, gentlemen. There are more than enough face bashings to go around. Quick, be the other guy again. You be the other guy again while I beat you senseless. Other guy, be Jake. Ugh. Suddenly, you aren't the other guy anymore. You couldn't quite be the other guy anyway, but since he's dead, even though deadness hasn't really stopped us from being guys before. Nevertheless, the dead guy starts being Jake, who is not a dead guy. Well, his dream self is dead, but his non-dead, non-dream self isn't, and that's the guy we're being, a guy who is asleep. That non-dead sleeping guy is presently talking to a non-sleeping dead ancient spider ghost who long ago earned the achievement badge Gift of Gab, and boy doesn't know how to use it. And boy does she know how to use it, and boy doesn't know how to use it. Attempt to get a gab in edgeways. Start hide dialogue log. I forgot about that. Well, okay. I have to remember RNA's voice now. All right. Well, Jake, don't you have anything to say? I think I've spent enough time introducing myself. You have hardly said a word. It would be nice to know whether my long story has confounded you in any particular way, or if you're just being shy. Yes? Jake, I understand this is very much, this is very much to learn all at once. Oh, this is very much to learn all at once, but do you really want me to keep speaking until I am blue in the face? Gulp. You appear to be perspiring heavily. There is no reason to be so nervous, especially considering you were only dreaming. Shit. Sorry, I don't know where I put the dream towels. It's okay. Well, at the risk of talking about myself a little more, I feel it would be dishonest not to confess. What? I am a fairly gifted psychic. Whoa, really? Yes. Like, you can see the future? Are they ghost powers or troll powers? Oh, wait, shucks, that's a dumb-sounding question. No, that was a fine question. They're troll powers. Sometimes those of my blood type will have them naturally. And no, they are not prognosticative abilities. They let me access another's mind in a way that can be terribly invasive if abused. Invasive? Yes, including the ability to control minds when exploited fully. Uh-oh. Burpee. Uh-oh. But don't worry, they don't seem to work the same way on your species. They're considerably weaker. The most I can do is get an empathic impression of your emotional state. So if I speculate that you are shy or nervous, it is because I can sense that you are. Oh, man, you're kidding. So much for trying to be cool, I guess. Although, I probably blew that when you saw me yelling at nobody about boners and stuff. I wouldn't say you blew it, but that was certainly odd. Who were you talking to, if you don't mind me asking? That was like... the brain ghost memory splinter of my best friend Dirk, who was stuck in my head and you can't see. And he was kind of hassling me and trying to get me to talk to him about how his real self has a thing for me, but I kind of think it would be weird to talk to his brain imposter about that, at least for now. And then you showed up and caught me at an awkward moment where he was threatening to make some bodily functions happen in front of you as a joke, which would have been embarrassing as all blasted heck. But now it turns out you can read my mind too, so I'm surrounded by brain invaders. You seem cool, RNA, but when am I going to wake up? I am not a brain invader, though. I said I can only sense your emotions. I think it's polite to let people know before long. To know before long. Otherwise, I begin to feel a bit underhanded. Okay. That's not too bad. I think I can keep my feelings buttoned up. That is what strong and adventurous gentlemen do. I think they keep a stiff upper lip even on the inside. That way they are never embarrassed and feel slightly more brave about stuff. But you don't have to. That was not the point of my telling you. I'm used to sensing many feelings. Fucking hell. I'm used to sensing many things from people. There aren't any feelings you could have that would be... Did you see that? Did you see that happen? Did you see my ability to leave my soul? There aren't any feelings that you could have that would be surprising to me or compromising to you. I really just want you to relax for the brief time we have in this bubble and talk to me. Gotcha. But what should I talk about? Well, I have spent almost no time examining this iteration of your universe. The gods have given me very little access to it through the memories of others until now. I believe they are fully beginning to bridge the divides between long estranged compartments of reality, allowing previously unintroduced parties to mingle. Those from different universes, both their initial iterations and their scratched reboots. Those from different spheres, ones of creative potential and of mortality. Through us all, they attempt to bring closure to unsanctioned loops and restore stability to the cosmos. So, I am curious about you and your friends. What is your life like? My life? I wish I could say it was more interesting, but it's actually been a mite lackluster. There are monsters, but I try to stay away from them to tell you the truth. It's mostly just me sitting around here watching movies and stuff, and sometimes polishing firearms. That's not the only thing he's polishing. Guns are sweet, so are movies. This is a terrible story. I understand. The same is mostly true for myself. I can sense that you are either very impressed or in some way intimidated by me, but when it comes down to the basics, a description of my life would be boring as well. Why don't you show me around? I'll show you around my room? Yes, okay. Well, there are some guns. Like I said, guns are great. There's a whole mess of movie posters on the wall. You probably never heard of any of them being a dead alien and such. Nope. And I don't know. There's a desk which I use to work on silly projects, and that's my bed, I guess. And... what else? Dude, just FYI, you've been kind of staring at her. What? Shh. What was that? Nothing! I'm not trying to fuck you up here, I promise, but you gotta watch what you're thinking, remember? Go away! Oh man, no. See, that thought you just had, that's exactly what I'm talking about. She's a fucking empath, bro. She can pick up on shit like that. Shh, I'm not listening to you. Jake? Nothing is cool, You have got to be kidding. Did you seriously just think of something that dirty? You must be doing this on purpose to spite me now. I mean, just, wow, dude, that was X-rated as fuck. No, stop. See, you're talking about it, and now I can't help it. You are psyching me into having dirty thoughts. Just thoughts. Get fucking lost, you interloping brain douche. Don't worry, I'm gone. It's like the goddamn peep show in here, and I feel like a sleazy piece of shit watching this from a dark corner in your mind. You have a graphic imagination, English. I'm kind of impressed. Shut up there. They're just thoughts. It's not even like I'm trying to have them. They don't mean anything. Should I leave and come back during another dream? No! Jake's emotional attitude. You believe it? Thanks, Linda. Jake is a disaster. Yes. Jake really does try. Thanks, Vagabond. I'm glad you like it. But yeah. Yeah, if you lose anything, it's a lot going on here. Spider Island. Was that... Did this happen during the Spider-Verse event? When did this panel come out? Fuck. Okay, then. What's this? An illustrated story of some sort? Oh, hey, whoa, let's not worry about that. It's nothing really. Here, give me that, okay? Why are you getting flustered about this literature? Is it pornographic? It does not strike me as indecent at a glance, though maybe our cultures have different standards. Haha, what? No, it's not that at all. It's just, I don't know, it's just a nerdy comic I'd read. It's no big deal. There's got to be other stuff to talk about. Let's see. Jake. Huh? You know, it's not the first time I've sensed that someone felt a flushed attraction for me. A flushed what's it? Oh, my flipping gosh. You really don't have to be so embarrassed. It's perfectly okay. Oh god, you said my stupid sexy thoughts. I knew it. God damn you, bogus brain strider. Somebody's just kill me or at least make me wake up. This is so humiliating. Can you please just slap me really hard? If not in retribution for my ungentlemanly train of thought, then at least just get me to wake up and save me from my own ceaseless buffoonery. Actually, I do believe it would be within the scope of my abilities to get you to wake up, but do you really want me to do that? Maybe? If it is true, then you think you think I'm attractive, then why wouldn't you want to spend a little more time here with me? What's the harm? Are you really in such a hurry to leave and feel sorry for yourself for no explicable reason? Well, no. I already told you, Jake. I am used to sensing many different types of feelings. It's given me a different perspective on emotions than most have. For most, the feelings of others are often a mystery, so they are prone to speculation and paranoia about the motivations of people they meet. The emotions of others can seem like such well-guarded mysteries. People begin to believe that's how their own emotions should be treated as well. So when someone can read their thoughts easily, it feels like a violation. But to one accustomed to reading those thoughts, there isn't the same perception of violation or secrecy. Hey, clocks! Thanks for the follow. Where was I? It feels a violation. There isn't a perception of violation or secrecy. It's more like examining other self-evident facts about a person, like taking notes of their appearance. It's still hard for non-psychics to understand this, though, even if you explain it to them. It can lead to some awkward relationships, unfortunately. I imagine it would. So, you've sensed it when other fellows have had the hots for you, eh? Fellows, yes, and ladies. It's happened. Yowza, you must have been popular, I guess. Oh, no, not really. The fact that I've been the fleeting object of attraction to a handful really paints the wrong social picture, I'm afraid. That is hard to believe. It's my experience that people very often underestimate their own likability. I sense that feeling all the time. Probably because they're in the dark about others' thoughts. They're usually in doubt, so they frequently err on the side of pessimism. In many cases, they would be surprised if they knew how many around them were open to friendship or possibly something more. I would venture that if you had such a sense, you even might be surprised yourself. What do you think of Vriska? Vriska did nothing wrong. No, that's the meme. I actually really like Vriska's character. She's very interesting, and also there's a certain bias because I'm a Scorpio, which I did not give a shit about Zodiac. I still don't give a shit about Zodiac, but there's this connection to like, oh yeah, that's my sign. Open to friendship? Yes, friendship and more. Like RNA. Oh boy, that's fucking rough, Tart. The Vriska discourse. But no, yeah, I really like Vriska's character, and I think it's interesting to talk about, or like have to converse about like whether or not what she did was justifiable or not. It's interesting. I like her character a lot. Try yourself. Ha! That's a laugh. I'm quite sure my only sitter is my best bro, and even then he is such a jumbled, stupid puzzle of unfathomable ironies, I'm not even sure about that half the time. I wish I had your powers. I would be top-notch. I'd be parked in the corner of Relationship Lane and Easy Street. I could kick back in my eligible bachelor's limousine and never fuck up or ever say anything awkward like I have been doing nonstop so far in this dream. Let's not get carried away. That certainly does not describe my experience. You would think being able to sense the occasional attraction from others would be advantageous and inspire confidence in yourself. And it is nice when that happens, sure. But then you feel the negative emotions directed at you as well. And even if you are less common than the positive, and even if they are less common than the positive ones, you have a way of dwelling on them and magnifying them far beyond their real significance. It's funny how an ability that should give you all the advantages in the world over others can lead you to feel worse about yourself than if you never had them. You put all your energy into thinking about people with the bad feelings about you instead of the good, and you try your best to fix things. But usually, it just gets worse. People think you are overbearing and needy, and they don't understand what it is you want from them. I can see why I can drive someone with my abilities to abuse the powers. Fortunately, I was able to resist the temptation. So there are people on your planet who do that? On the world I was from, it was rare. Only a few criminals and outcasts would. But, in the second iteration I mentioned, it was commonplace. Like I said, things were very different. In my world, though, the higher castes have a lot of responsibilities. It wouldn't be right to abuse my powers. So you were in the higher caste because of the hemospectrum thing you mentioned? Ah, so you were listening to my lengthy preamble. I heard all of it. I was just, hiding my boner? Well, go on. Yes, blue bloods like myself were higher than most. The job of each blood caste was to serve the needs of all those below it. We were to use our progressively greater longevity and wisdom to help the lower castes learn and grow, to listen to them and try to provide whatever they were missing, like a hierarchy of caretakers with increasing social responsibility. When the order functioned in harmony, our civilization would flourish. That is sure a neat-sounding science fiction utopia. Oh, wait, I mean science reality. But then it all went to shit because of that meddlesome demon? Yes. The demon you say I'm supposed to defeat? Yes. Hang on. Would that be the same demon I'm named after? Who told you that? I guess technically my own brain did? That's interesting. I wasn't planning on mentioning that, or at least not just yet. Why? There's no reason to prematurely overcomplicate an already complicated tale. All facts will fall into place in due time. Yeah. But it's true, right? More or less. What do we got here? Capricorn, know the feeling? Yeah, my wife's a Capricorn. She still loves Gamzee, but boy, howdy. Pretty sure some of my favorite characters are Sox, Aradia, and Tavros. That's fair. That's fair, Tart. Ooh. That's rough. Being Aquarius, Patron Troll, Eridan, Karkat and Dave are the best. Karkat and Dave are great. I love their conversations. All right, where I'm caught up. There's so much. Let me just, please. All the bloods from Fencem are also. Is your hair blue? Yes, actually, I did. Well, it's kind of blue. It's Oof. That's rough, Aragon. Yeah, we my wife and I put it on my Instagram that we tried a different style and a different product that we used, and it didn't really work out. It like didn't stretch at all, and it was supposed to be like this really like vibrant purple color, and it didn't come out like at all. It came out more like pink. So we just got Manic Panic and said fuck it, and so we went with this. This is like I think it's called Lilac, but it's like LIE, because in this light it looks pretty blue actually, but like in like incandescent light it looks more purple. And then in, like, natural sunlight and fluorescent light, it looks more blue. It's really weird. Penis Ouija's great. I love the Penis Ouija dialogue. Samurai. He's going to end up green. That's fair. My wife actually wanted to get a jade kind of color at first, because she wanted to do, like, kind of a fade all the way around. And I was going to dye it anyway, because, like, fuck it. It'll be fun. But we didn't, like, the shop we went to didn't have it. Anywho. Can you tell me anything more about this demon? All I know is he might be a skull monster. Wait, he's a skull monster, right? He most certainly is a skull monster. A very big and angry skull monster. Yes. Okay, but I feel like I should know more about him if I'm supposed to kill him. I didn't say you were supposed to kill him. He cannot be killed. Long ago, he discovered the secret to indestructibility. Oh. Defeating a foe doesn't always involve killing. He has had many incarnations in many universes. If you continue on your journey for long enough, you may encounter one of them. And if you have become strong enough by then, you may be able to defeat him in combat. And if that comes to pass, it would be the first defeat he has ever known. You would be providing the first glimmer of hope to others that someday he could be destroyed. So, you are saying I could do all this? Or that I will? For now, I am saying that we should get going soon, if you would like to meet the others before you wake up. Who? Is there anything else you wanted to know, show me before we go? I didn't mean to get sidetracked like that. Nah, just some more boring junk. There are these fanciful branches, but I don't know where they came from. I suspect dream sorcery. They are from someone else's memory. Are they from a wizard's memory? No. Oh, well, I guess I could just show you around outside. There's a jungle out there full of tremendous beasts. Not anymore. Just mobile, let me read penis with the penis bullshit. Kind of all hair. That's fair. Roll feral. Do something with our hair. Son of a bitch! More fancy branches. This way. Wait, is this realm of limitless? What is this realm of limitless wonder? Realm of limitless wonder? God damn it, Jake! Shush! It was my planet. It's great. Everything's so amazing. Who would have thunk you could have such crackerjack adventures in your dreams that are basically real instead of imaginary? Yep. Or for that matter, that you could meet such neat people along the way. Your thoughts are wandering again, man. Shush! Whoa. Yeah. That gross, mushy thought right there. Are you even paying attention? No, shh. We've already been through this, you hopeless rube. You might as well be saying it out loud to her. So why don't you? Maybe I will, wise guy. I mean, she is pretty hot. Yeah, I know. Now, shh. Jake, it wouldn't work between us. Huh? I'm dead. Yes, right. Perhaps if you died too, although maybe not after too long. I don't know how I would feel about that if you were a lot older than me. Man, what the fuck? Although, technically, I am already so much older than you, it would just be kind of strange if you were physically my senior by any significant margin, you know? This is a weird fucking train of thought. Can you tell her that? No! I'm going to make you have a seizure and get you to mime the messenger with your spastic gyrations. Pelvic thrust will be my exclamation points. Screw you! You heard her, I totally have a shot! What? Go on. But I wouldn't want that to happen. What to happen? For you to die soon. I want you to succeed at your quest and to live a long and happy life. Man, I'm going to come out and say it. This broad is a total snore. Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right, bro. Did you hear that? At least if I kick the bucket early, there will be, shall I say, a silver lining. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It will take the form of some spooky smooches from a smoking ghostly troll babe, so shut your jealous trap. Wait. Oh, dear. How loud was I talking just then? You're pretty much yelling. Ah! If I were real, I would be giving you a standing ovation right now. 5 out of 5 hats. God, okay, just pretend to forget that, maybe. Not a chance. Not you, her! Her? Who? Me? Sigh. Why don't you just tell me where we're going? Yeah, broad. That's a word. There's a word choice there. I've gathered a small group of travelers for a meeting. They are briefly passing through this bubble. I was hoping we could introduce ourselves to one another and help orient an old friend of mine to the afterlife. Okay, who is your friend? Another troll? She was supposed to be the empress of all trolls, actually. Wow. So she died before she could be the empress, I guess? Not exactly, since she probably never would have been regardless. She didn't want the job. Why not? Remember how I said each class had a duty to take care of the younger and more populous classes lower on the order? Well, hers was the highest of all. She was the only one on the planet with such royal blood aside from the sitting empress. As the heiress, she was meant for a position of incredible responsibility. When she claimed the throne, she would have to serve for many thousands of years until the next successor was ready. That's a hell of a long time. I guess she wasn't into that? She had some problems with authority. She despised the whole social order, really. I foolishly tried to convince her to honor her obligation, but she wouldn't listen. She viewed the Empress as a glorified slave, so she abdicated and fled to the moon to hide. I was the only one who knew of her plans. The rest of the world searched, but never found her. At the time, I was furious with her, but I didn't turn her in, which in retrospect was a key decision that led us here. You mean it led to you being dead? Yes, eventually. While she was there, she discovered an ancient device. Inside the device was a game. She became obsessed with playing it, but needed our friends to agree to play first. She was not well liked by the others, though. Old grudges and rivalries made it hard to convince them. But she is very devious, and knows how to trick people into doing what she wants. She even got me to agree by promising she'd return to her place as the heiress when we finished playing. Needless to say, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. Oh, she sounds like a handful. Yes, she's not all that bad, though. Well, when you really get to know her, and when she's unarmed, which is pretty much never, now that I think about it. Okay, she probably is all that bad. The point is, you have to know how to handle her. Regal types can be very touchy, even the ones who seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she will happily hand over the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. After all, royalty is royalty. Just let me do the talking for a while, okay? Do you hear that, Jake? RNA wants to do the talking. I think your dead girlfriend might be starting to come out of her shell. Okay, that was kind of funny. Arc Agent, report! Who's got a cotton candy blizzard? Dude, I fucking love the cotton candy blizzard, but I cannot eat them. It's way too much sugar for me, which is how I know I'm old now. Or one of the many reasons how I know I'm old now. I say as I suck down a rain. Oh man, Linda, it's so good. It's like cotton candy ice cream with a bunch of like cotton candy flavored candy bits in it. It's so good. It's so good. But even like the smallest blizzard is too much for me. It does, Mankafa. I hate it. Getting old is hard. It's hard and nobody understands. The same age. That's fair, Vagabond. Let's see. How old am I? Fuck. I'm 27. I'm turning 28 this year. I say I'm old. I'm not even that old. It's so fucking good, though. Oh, man. You reminded me of the cotton candy blizzard. Damn it, Vagabond. The Arc Agent cannot submit the paperwork for his daily report because the Arc Agent is in jail. He was a bit sloppy and got himself pinched by the white shells. That leaves all his duties to the penultimagent, otherwise known as the Draconian Dignitary. We should bear in mind that penultimagent isn't an officially recognized title, though. It's just a word he thinks sounds kind of cool. Report! So you're 40 or something? I'm sorry. Alright, fine. I'm a coward, Vagabond. I feel like a baby when I'm 23. My brother's turning 23 this year. Yeah. Brother, grandpa confirmed. Dude, I'm the boomer of my friend group. Because I play a lot with my brother and his friends who are like all born in like 97, 98. And so like I'll say things like I'm too old now, and I'll say something and they'll be like, boomer. Like it's so fucking basically baby. Oh man. Man, that's fucking wild. Y'all are like born in like 97 and shit. Like a baby. Man. Like, it's wild that. Because, like, fuck. Homestuck came out 11 years ago, which would have put some of you guys at like 8, 7 when it came out. That's fucking crazy to me. You get over 30. Yeah, I know. I only got a couple of years to go, and I'm terrified. When Homestuck came, 2009. 2009 is when Homestuck started. So, like, fuck. It's 11 years ago. I would have been 16 when it came out, I think. Yeah, I would have been 16. Like, that's the fucking crazy thing. And it's like, people my age, I see a lot of people my age fucking go like, it's wild that there are people born after 2000. Like, it's just, there's this weird disconnect where it's like, I was born in 92, or people born like 93, 91, 89, or something like that. People who were like my friends in high school and shit. And then it's like 2000 rolled around, it's like, oh, we're fine. People know these things. I fucking saw a post on Twitter where someone was watching All Dogs Go to Heaven with their kid, and they're like, what are those? And they had fucking analog clocks during a sequence when they're in heaven, and their daughter didn't know what a fucking analog clock was, and I was like, I'm fucking sorry. Yeah, no, that's the crazy thing, is that these points of time where people are like, I was like 2 when this came out, or I was this old when this came out. But I have analog clocks. They're digital clocks, or it's on their phone. Like, no one has a clock anymore. It's like, even like Apple watches or like smart watches, like, it's digital. There's no analog clocks anywhere. I don't even think my work has an analog clock. But yeah, time sucks. I'm traditional. Look, I haven't looked at one. Oh man. When it started, yeah. Fucking, I was 16 when Homestuck started. I didn't read it until 2011, so I was like 17 or 18 at that time. As I spill rain all over my face. Yeah, I mean, that the thing that's going to happen. Like, abolish time. Get rid of it. Get rid of the time. Like, it's like, oh man, things like cassette tapes or like VHS tapes, things that I remembered and I had like a collection of growing up before everything transitioned over to like CDs and DVDs. No one's gonna know what that is. It's just crazy to think about shit like that. That it's like, they're just people who don't know that. And I think everyone has dealt with that. Like, our parents and our grandparents all dealt with that kind of thing. Never seen a VHS. They don't exist anymore. There's no reason for them to exist anymore. All right. Let's get back in here. It's getting fucking hot in here. All right. Focus. The report is that you've got all these reports to fill out, which the ARC agent has been letting pile up, and which you have absolutely no intention of completing. Paperwork's even less your bag than it is his. As was mentioned, the boss is still stuck in the big house. You've got the droll working on busting him out, but you've said no particular hurry on that. You like to keep a casual administrative style. The boss is always in a hurry, all wound up like a knife-wielding top. Personally, you don't see the harm in playing it cool. Mounting paperwork aside, there's still the matter of this little insurrection to deal with. The boy is still out there, piking heads, agitating subjects, getting everyone hot and bothered. The press is going berserk with it, and you have only so many reporters killed, and you can have only so many reporters killed on any given news cycle. Can't forget about the girl either. She's still out there, going rogue. Wait, you mean AWOL. That stinking pun gets you every time. Puns are even less dignified than paperwork. Locate Prince. Disney VHS? Hell yeah. Fucking Hercules, Aladdin, Little Mermaid. I had the Little Mermaid. My family had the Little Mermaid VHS cover that had the penis on it. I can only hope that we just start drifting through space. Just hanging out, going from bubble to bubble. You can't. By now the kid is up to his goddamn neck in convoluted gothic architecture. He's burrowed fuck-deep in flying buttresses and purple pointy things. He even stopped by the boss's cubicle of vigilance and slapped up his fenestrated walls to make searching for him harder. Cunning bastard. There used to be a fourth one, but you don't know what happened to it. There was a rumor circulating that some old woman made off with it some time ago, before the new queen took over. Whatever happened is nothing to worry about now. If you want to smoke this kid out of hiding, you'll need some help. Seek help! For the conversation? That's fair, Samurai. Yeah. Fucking, there was the castle on the original VHS cover, a case for The Little Mermaid. You had like the characters in the foreground, and in the background was the castle for Atlantica, and there was just a penis in the background. They recalled it and they issued out a new one because it just skirted through quality control, I guess. You already did. You walked to retrieve it, again in no particular hurry. Earlier, you quite calmly and diplomatically explained everything to the old lady, letting her know you could use a little extra firepower to get the situation under control. You were pretty smooth about it, offering to light her cigarette during a calculated pause. And she doesn't even smoke. You're just that good. While you were making your smooth pitch, you did a masterful job of giving her the impression that you didn't care much one way or the other. But to be fair, you really don't care much one way or the other. Retrieve extra firepower. Flags. In response, the dame gave you clearance to employ the service of Drone Gorg. Drone Gorge? Drone Gorg. The flagship battle mech of the Imperial fleet she keeps stationed on some other damn planet. You're not sure where it is or what it's called. Hell, if that's any of your business. Mount Drone Gorg and ride into battle. Mermaid still flug? Look at that. No, you feel completely ridiculous piloting that thing. It's a bad look for you. No style at all. It would probably be like how, like, salmon procreate, right? Like, eggs are laid, and then the male just kind of swims over it and fertilizes it all. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Samurai. It's like, because fish, at least with salmon, my Montana showing again, they lay all their eggs just kind of in the riverbed. Salmon, the males then swim by and just kind of fertilize it all. And then baby fish hatch out. I don't know if that's how all fish do that. I just know that's how salmon do it. Only an utter fool would get a kick out of prancing around in that asinine getup. It was a classy gesture by the queen, but you told her you'd have to pass. More quotation of form, so they have our body still mammalian. That's fair. This is an Homestuck stream. Now we're talking about the logistics of how mermaids procreate. Oh, reverse sex thing. Yeah, because seahorses, the males carry them in their pouch, don't they? Like they incubate them. Horses eating people. So checks out. I think you're not wrong, Rob. Boy, this is remarkably on brand. But it doesn't do no good to spurn generosity from a beautiful and deadly woman. You thanked her for the kind offer and tactfully brought up an alternative. See, you tell the boss this is his problem. He's too blunt about his ambitions. Don't get you wrong. It's all well and good for a man to keep his eyes on the prize, but he doesn't always need to step over 1,000 corpses and swim across rivers of blood to get there. You remind him there are slicker ways to make your moves, especially when it comes to a lady. Now that you think about it, Slick would be a good ironic name for him. Might be good for a laugh, calling him that. Or it would if you ever actually laughed. The point is, you have to know how to handle her. Logistics group. Centaurs are my jam. Oh, man. Maybe I'll finish up that fucking Discord server and just let you guys go fucking wild. Regal types can be very touchy, even the ones who seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she will happily hand over the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. Hey, call back to like 4 pages ago. After all, royalty is royalty. DD, ascend. Fucking Flash. I'm working on a Discord, Samurai. I'm kind of like... I'm working on it. I'll be quiet now. Maybe not. Here we go. Horses eat people. Sexy eating or like eating? Sexy eating. Eat grass and all that. Horses eat meat only in case of emergency. Actually, yeah, it's like we went into this thing where like horses are capable of eating meat. They just typically don't. Yeah, that was the theme of last stream. But they can eat people. So like centaurs, that'd be interesting. Because I think it's in Dark Sun for D&D. There's cannibal halflings. Anyway, let's get into this flash here. You're not feeling it. That little number was way too big for its britches. You could just tell it was going to blast off, and next thing you know is everyone's on their feet cutting a rug, making complete fools of themselves. This ain't no sock hop. Why does everything have to be so flashy and frenetic? What's the big hurry anyway? Sure, you're going to put this ring on, but when you're good and goddamn ready, maybe do a little reading first, have another smoke, finish your coffee, listen to some real music. Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. Ascend more casually. Here we go.
I hate a moral coward, one who lacks a manly spark. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening where there's women, wine and song. But like a man I always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. With the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Go to bed with the sun, early to bed, and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. The fun, it doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway. So what's the use of going home until the break of day? Now
boy, I hope Twitch doesn't take this down now.
I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the fucking so good. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Wah 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 wah. I never shall forget the night I made 6 rappers run. Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack, or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me. I'm a member of the midnight crew.
So good.
I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
I fucking love that. I love that fucking song so much. Man, there was a comic on Tumblr a while back after Into the Spider-Verse came out where it was Spider Noir showing Miles that song. Because that was an actual song, right? I think it was. And just Miles, who definitely has probably read Homestuck. And fucking, it's so funny. Oh, alright. After a lot of bullshitting around, you calmly and casually put on the Ring of Orbs No Fold. A phenomenal transformation takes place. You become my god. You become the Draconian Dignitary. Really, you don't know why everyone's got to be transforming from things into other things. Taking on these wild appearance modifications just for a little boost in power always struck you as tacky. Where's the class? It just takes no creativity or guile for these villain types to grab a little power through such outlandish transformations. No imagination at all. You are utterly astounded by how shitty their imagination is. If their imagination was a face, you would shoot it. In the face. Unleash awesome powers of Ring! Yeah, no, it's an old song. Like, it was an actual song that just worked into this thing. Awesome powers. Let's see. Now you're guessing it could probably make you invisible. Yep, there you go. Invisible, just like you thought. What else is a magical ring of void gonna do? This is like Magic Rings 101. Real basic stuff. Okay, that's cool. Stop being invisible. You stop being invisible. There's not a lot of style to invisibility, primarily because nobody gets to see how damn smooth you're being. It's kind of a pointless power anyway. Some real dime store. I was gonna say Dimistore, and I was like, what the fuck is that? It's the Dimsdale Dimistore. The Dimsdale Dimistore? Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? Where they're showing Crash Nebula? On ice? Yes! Some real dime store parlor trick. Wow. That's just a waste of everyone's time. You doubt you'll ever use it again. It's sure not going to help you track down that elusive kid. But sooner or later, he's going to find out it's much harder to outrun the ring's true power. Use Red Miles. The kid can't escape the miles. The kid can't escape the miles. He's pulling out a cigarette. I was saying it, all right. Oh, man. I fucking loved Fairly Odd Parents. That was one of my favorite shows, and then it just went to shit. Also, Butch Hartman's kind of an asshole, so, there's that too. No one can escape the miles. Jane, keep looking for Dad. Kind of slaps. It's a good song, Tart. Something called Home Shit. The thing is, I love Fairly Odd Parents so much, I still quote it, just, like, on the regular. Like, if something goes wrong, I'll just say to myself, it's okay to feel sad sometimes. Because that's so fucking funny. Anywho, you've been following a trail of clues on your quest to sleuth the whereabouts of your errant father. He seems to have left a variety of items behind, in hopes that you might notice and follow him. You have picked up each item along the way until you reach this car. It is squeaky clean from today's earlier automotive ablutions, but obviously there is no way you can pick it up. It was probably the last thing he had to leave behind, which means your trail is about to go cold. Hang on, little Sebastian is gesturing further ahead. It seems there is another clue on the path. Investigate clue. It is your dad's wallet. This is surely the end of the line. Ahead is another crypt. You wonder if he went in there. There's another one of those obelisks nearby shining a light down a pit, serving some dang purpose. Some dang purpose. Probably has some ridiculous bearing on a puzzle like 5 miles away. Like activating an elevator or a conveyor belt or something that it just leads to yet another stupid old skull. Actually, it looks like there's one more thing left in the wallet. It's a note. Examine note. What the? Daughter, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the piano over your head and shatter it to pieces. While the instrument was expensive, it is a small price to pay for this important step on your journey toward becoming a powerful, independent young woman. I am so, so, so proud of you. What the? You think your dad maybe left the wrong note in the wallet? He probably meant to leave one pertaining to how you're mature enough to inherit his wallet, and what a big responsibility a wallet is for a strong young woman or something like that. Dad leaves tons of notes around, like this around for such occasions, so it's probably easy for him to get them mixed up sometimes. He is a highly professional and competent father, but the guy is still fallible after all. Aw. Get car. Now armed with your father's roomy, sleek leather wallet, you retrieve the family sedan with ease. It looks like a cool pair of shades wants to talk about your sweet new ride. Answer. Notes around the house. Probably tons, honestly, Samurai. Like, they're just everywhere. Daughter, you are now smart enough to move the clock from the wall. Daughter, you are now strong enough to open the front door using only your feet. I don't know. It means you punched a hole through the wall. Timaeus testified, began pestering Gutsy Gumshoe. Shred it. What? Oh, boy, I need Jane's voice. Fuck. Well, John. You have the car. Now shred it. Turn it into grist. No! I'm not going to destroy my dad's car. We need grist, though. I can't get my any building done without more. Not to mention the fact that you're not going to be able to make any cool shit. Oh, there has to be a better way to gather up grist, though. It's gone. Jane's voice is gone. It's somewhere in the ether, never to return. Well, I think there are supposed to be monsters here. I haven't seen any monsters yet, have you? No, and I can't say I'm too disappointed. You should be, though. Presumably they would drop grist and stuff when you kill them. Like treasure and food products that restore your health, or at least make you less hungry. Haven't you ever played a video game, Jane? Of course I have! That's cool. I haven't. Since I'm a pair of sunglasses and communing with such simplistic software would be a trivial and hollow exercise for me. But I know loads of stuff about games, like the fact that you gotta kill monsters if you want to make progress. If not to snatch up the bitchin' loot, at least for the levels. Levels? How are you gonna get better at fighting without killing monsters, Jane? I think I've done a fair job of scaling my echelon ladder without resorting to the slaughter of innocent fictional monsters, thank you very much. Please, you've barely done any climbing at all. I'm talking about hopping more rungs than what playing a little prank on your dad or throwing your hat on the ground super hard is gonna get you. You need a battle experience to make some real headway, like Jake. I'm getting a little tired of various iterations of Dirk Strider telling me how I need to be more like Jake. I know you think Jake is neat. I know all the Dirks just adore Jake. I get it. Wow, chill out. This ain't about whatever stuff you're apparently fixing to twist your shit in a pretzel over. You just need to get stronger, is all. Don't you think that's what your dad would want? You don't need to remind me about that. I'm suddenly having flashbacks to a few years ago when he would ambush me almost every day for a pointless round of strife. Boy, does getting swatted with brooms and having cakes shoved in your face get old fast. Yeah, but in the process, you got pretty handy with that fork spoon thingy, didn't you? Well, yes. I'm just saying, if you don't run into any monsters on this planet, I think I'm going to have to set the bunny to sparring mode to help you along. I'm not going to spar with little Sebastian. He's too quick and deadly to fight with, and also too adorable. Okay, we'll see about that. But in the meantime, we need to figure out how to start harvesting grist. Let's forget the car. But now that you have the wallet, you can grab much bigger things. Big things have got to be worth more grist than all the... What the fuck is that? Pikachu? Pikachu. That word. Bullshit you keep around the house. There's some choice relics in this place. Some of it has to be worth a fortune, grist weighs. You could be right. I'll give it a try. Capture log obelisk. Music nerds. Like shred. Gotta shred, man. Remixed Liberami. Yeah, fucking. I used to love that version. I think he's neat. You with Gamzee, with Carcat, everyone in Homestuck. You stick the obelisk in the wallet. Fits like a dream. The ray of light is no longer reflected into the hole. Sorry, puzzles. Feed it to grist widget 12,000. 12,000, huh? Fucking hell. You put the card on the widget, and holy smokes, that thing was worth a fortune in all kinds of weird-looking grist denominations. Seb springs into action and scoops it all up for you in a jiffy with his busy little legs. Aw, Linda. The built-in grist gutter on the widget immediately kicks into action, collecting all the grist overflow exceeding your current low limit. You guess that's pretty convenient. You honestly thought these features were a lot of meaningless nonsense before, like an example of BC Corp's strange sense of humor made into a product sold for top dollar. The fact that this turned out to be a useful gizmo well in advance is either reassuring or unsettling. You aren't sure which. Proceed to crypt. And the door's locked now. Looks like that obelisk was important after all. It was lighting up one of those globe switch doohickeys at the bottom of the hole, which was apparently keeping the door open. Just great. Real nice work there, Gumshoe. Answer again. He's looking at you, kid. Hey. He's looking at you, kid. Man, it's been a minute since I watched another movie. Well, let me have it. Have what? A hard time for botching up the pooch. I think I just locked the door with that mutton-headed stunt, and now that mirrored obelisk is good as gone. I wasn't gonna say nothing. Hell, I was asleep at the wheel, too, while you're busy fucking up, and I have an IQ of... Hold on, robo-calculating. Oh, brother. Robo-calculating. About 500 billion. That is really, really robo-smart. Uno the movie? It's just, Achievement Hunter played Uno for 3 hours straight a few years ago, and they just named it Uno the movie, because it's fucking... Yeah, it's long. It's just an Achievement Hunter video. But they played, what was it, one game of Uno for 3 hours. Like... It's so funny. Don't get a human fresh with me, Crocker. I'm about to bring all 5 Hundo Billy points of my stringent cyborg IQ to bear on your dumb problem. Check it out. I took note of the capture code to the thing and recorded a digital flash snap of its appearance through my photographic silicone memory canals. Which is to say, I looked at the 8 alphanumeric digits a couple minutes ago and remembered them. Okay. So give the bunny the wallet. I'll have him run back to the house and make you a new obelisk with the same grist you just collected from it. He can stash it in the wallet and run it back to you, and then you can open the door. You shouldn't be waiting around too long because he's real spry, which is exactly why you should wait here. You'll just slow him down. All right, I think I can do that. What should I do in the meantime? Let me check about that. Robo-calculating. Oh, stop it! Okay. None of our friends will answer me. I don't know what the fuck happened there. None of our friends will answer me. What could they be up to? You must at least know what Dirk is doing. He's slicing up some drones. Some what? Big red robots. He'll be busy for a while. Roxy I'm not sure about, but there is a pretty high probability as governed by the immutable laws of mathematics that she is preoccupied similarly. She's fighting robots too, you mean? I don't know, maybe. Dealing with them in some way, perhaps. If so, it wouldn't be a coincidence. Why? I think the Countess is attempting to force the issue now. What? What issue? It's likely that it's a coordinated assault. Send in drones both to here and Roxy's place. She's probably trying to get everyone else to stop dicking around and join the game already. Are you sure she's just not trying to kill them? It wouldn't be your first assassination attempt. Yeah, but come on. Dirk has been a sitting duck here for years. Roxy, too. She could have wiped them out anytime with a swarm which much bigger than this one, or just nuked them. Her assassination attempt on you was pretty weak, too. But it nearly worked. I would be dead right now if not for the whims of G-Cat. Right. Like, I trust the motives of that fucking thing. So, you're saying she's only pretending to hunt us? I believe she probably would genuinely like to kill us. She is a psycho, after all. But it's also obvious to me she needs us to begin playing this game for whatever fucked up purpose she has. She might even need us to win it, too, for all I know. Her antagonism is all part of the dance. Then you're saying Dirk and Roxy aren't really in danger from the robots? Oh, I wouldn't say that. They're still pretty deadly, and they shoot missiles and stuff. Ugh, I just want to talk to my friends and see if they're okay. What about Jake? No idea what's going on with him right now. I'm sure when the time is right, the witch will keep pushing him along to join the game as well. Then I guess I'll just sit here. If I lay here. And worry about everyone quietly until Seb gets back. What about your troll friend? What? The alien whose name you don't know. You could talk to her. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Her. But I suppose that's because she's always the one to contact me. I never get a response when I message her. Well, you could give her a try. Maybe things are different now. I could hack into her system to get her attention if you think that will help. That would help. You can do that? Nah, just messing with you. Later. Tomei has testified. Cease pestering Gutsy Gumshoe. Pester you. What am I missing here? So many twists and turns. Yeah, I know it has its own TV script. Because it also has an IMDb page, I think, doesn't it? 4 or 5 hours. Fucking, that's ridiculous. I played, like, HeroScape for, like, 12 hours straight, but that's an actual, like, strategy game. It's not Uno. I'm tenfold. Ugh. Maybe the rap, yeah, fair. All the math brain cells. You're fine. I played KH2 for like 31 hours straight once, but yeah, Jeezy Pete's. I think the longest I ever played a game straight was Warcraft. I think I hit 13 hours straight one day. Maybe, no, 16. I hit 16 hours one day. That's it. That's the longest I've ever gamed straight. Gutsy Gumshoe began pestering Uranian Umbra. Hello? Are you there? Yes. Oh my, you answered. You never answer. Don't I? Well, no, I don't mean to be accusatory. I'm surprised. Right then. What can I do for you? Well, nothing in particular. Just thought it would be nice to catch up. I was beginning to think I was the only one of my friends left alive. Maybe this gloomy place full of salamander bones and dusty old relics is starting to get to me. Not to mention the worst unwelcome presence of entrepreneurial clowns and their enormous cod pieces. Could be. I said it and I was like, you know what? Phrasing. Look, I say Jeezy Pete's because I watched Archer and I loved Archer and I thought it was funny as fuck. I'm just trying to track down my father. I've been gathering clues and I may be getting close. Do you by any chance know if I might see him soon? Are you there? Oh, yes. Keep going where you're headed. Things will work out in time. You'll see him. Phew, that's nice to know. Thanks. You aren't usually forthcoming with future tidbits. Not that I was always especially eager to believe you about them anyway. But I think I've been coming around on that lately, for what it's worth. So, hey, are you okay there? You seem rather preoccupied. I'm sorry, I'm not having the best day. What's wrong? Everything. Where do I bloody begin? Is it your brother? Well, that goes without saying, doesn't it? He is always a problem. But it's more than that. When I sleep and visit Prospect, I see nothing but storm clouds and sky now. My great big lovely ball of blue has been clouding over. Soon, I fear, it'll be completely black, and the kingdom will be shrouded in darkness. I wish I understood the meaning of this terrible omen. Terrible omen. That sounds awful. And my brother has become more uncooperative than ever. He intends to play the game, but refuses to treat it like a collaboration. La la la. I've told him many times that the only way we can win is to work together. But he wants it to be yet another competition between us, like everything has been all our lives. His threats to kill me have become harder to dismiss as his usual empty bravado. I fear it may come down to having to kill him first. Although I am not sure exactly how I would go about this, or if I will even be up to the task. I had no idea things had gotten this grim for you. I'm so sorry. Yes, but I'll cope. The real trouble, though, is I'm not sure if I can play a successful session without him. A two-player session was already risky enough, satisfying bare minimum playing conditions, and I had on good authority that the two of us would be able to succeed, particularly given our, well, without intending to boast, various advantages. But I have no idea if a session of one is viable. Honestly, I cannot for the life of me imagine how. It may well result in a void session like yours, but without the promise of any extenuating circumstances. Are you sure it's hopeless with him? You can't reach a truce just for the sake of playing? I used to hope so, but I doubt it now. He barely cares about the game itself other than as a means of escaping our planet. He has always been more motivated by the ongoing game between us. I think I have alluded to this before, but I never really understood. I think you've alluded to this before, but I never really understood. What game? Well, it is simple. We are playing a game together. We have been forced to, for as long as we've known each other. But the rules are complicated and often shifting, and they don't always make sense. At least they wouldn't to you. Try me. Many you would not recognize as rules so much as superstitions, a variety of caveats and stipulations, things that would invite misfortune if I were to break, if it would be very bad juju. I have not been able to tell you my name for this reason. Doing so would lead us all down a very slippery slope, but I have wanted to tell you so. I hope my reluctance does not compromise our friendship. Of course not. I wrote off your reticence as one of your many eccentricities long ago. I still want to understand this game with your brother, though. Could you describe some of the other rules? Yes. We have both renounced hemotyping until the resolution. Hemotyping? It is in the same vein, pardon the pun, as a quirk. It's the old tradition whereby one types in his or her own blood color. So he and I have embraced neutral tones to speak in for the time being. Most humans do not practice hemotyping, presumably due to lacking diversity in blood class. But your race is very blood color. Yes. Then what would yours be? I am a lime blood. Well, he's got the bright cherry blood, just like you will do. Not that this matters since we are alone here, but interestingly, in ancient troll culture, we would both be considered pariahs. For different reasons, of course. Those of his blood color were very rare. Very rare, existing by way of genetic glitch only. They were outcasts, having no place in the social order. On the other hand, those of my blood color were once actually quite common, but later they were all hunted to extinction. Geez, why? Details of the genocide are historically murky. It's one of those maddening voids in my understanding of your elaborate epic. But I have speculated the extermination had to do with the extremely powerful abilities they tended to have, and the threat to authority they represented, even more so than powerful lowbloods. Are you saying you have such powers? Maybe. But he does not. He has other, traits. Maybe he is jealous of you, which is why there is such resentment? Oh, probably. He is an outright mess. If you can name a problem with me, he's got it. The way you described it, I had always envisioned your contentious relationship as one played out mostly online. Yes, it is. And also that you and he had never met, yet some things you have said lately appear to contradict this? Sigh. Jane, I am sorry, but this is something I just cannot get into. For one thing, we would be creeping way too close to breaking the rules, and then we would all be buggered. Even if I were at liberty to say, it would take so much time to explain everything, and I really must be getting to sleep again soon. I am terribly worried about the people of Prospect during such dark times. I understand. Suffice to say, all games that are played have boundaries, a stage to which all pieces and moves are confined. Like a chessboard, there's no reality to the game beyond the edges of the binary grid. That makes sense, but I'm not sure how it applies. I know, it was more infernal gambling on my part as I dance about these rules. It's all one can do when everything he or she has ever does is just another move in a game. I am so sorry, Jane. I would have loved to be more forthright with you since the day we first spoke. You are a dear friend to me. You and your chums. You are the only friends I have ever had. I was planning on giving you a gift. You were? Yes, but I was going to wait until completing my quest before sending it to you. But now that things are looking rather bleak here, I may have to consider accelerating the delivery. What is it? Or is it a surprise? It is a surprise, but I will tell you this much. It is my juju. It is very dear to me. Your juju. A talisman of sorts, with many curious properties and rules for implementation. As you may have gathered about me, I have learned the hard way that it always pays to follow the rules. Where did you get it? It was an heirloom, you could say, passed on from ancestors. I have always had it. Jujus are said to have origins which are impossible to understand or trace. Some say they emerge spontaneously from the void. They cannot be truly duplicated. If there ever appears to be more than one of the same, it is only a mirage of causality. Nor can they ever be destroyed. Not completely, at least. So when I send you mine, it will be no small matter. It will not simply be copied through alchemy. You will be the new owner, and mine here will cease to exist. Gosh. But unfortunately, it will have no value to you unless I send my brother's juju as well, and he will not relinquish control of his unless I best him at our game. This is another of our rules. It sure sounds like you two are up to your necks in this crazy game. Oh yes, we're up to quite a bit farther than our neck in it. But it's all right. I love games. My brother, on the other hand, not such a big fan of games. Oh no, quite the contrary. His passion for games transcends any human understanding of love. For you to understand it would be to fully comprehend the meaning of, how to put it? Beauty? Horror. Jeer Dirk! You, Jeer Dirk. Oh. What's going on? Yeah. Karkat was... there was a fan theory a while ago that Karkat was supposed to be a lime blood, and he was going to be a mutant anyway. Or that he was going to be strange anyway, but yeah, no, he's a mutant, so he's red-blooded. There's also this theory that lime bloods were more prone to mutation to begin with, so I don't know. Born mutated blood, and the lime bloods were exterminated. And this was actually a retcon, because way back when it shows the Grand High Blood, there was lime. There was like a weird in-between color between olive and teal? Or no, jade and olive. And it's this is almost like a retcon in that, saying like, oh no, that's just because they were killed and the Grand High Blood painted his walls with their blood. Trickster mode. Oh, you're right. I forgot about Trickster mode. Going oonga booga. There's terms and concepts that make no sense to explain, but yeah, you just kind of learn to be okay with them. Was it golden olive? It might have been golden olive. I can theorize everyone else. Yeah, we'll get there, Samurai. But yeah, the limes were somewhere there. But yeah, that was my knowledge. Undying Umbrage began jeering to Mace testified. What the fuck did Caliborn sound like? Hello, Dirk. Guess what I want to play? That's right, a game. Now. Dirk, I want to play a game. Dirk. Hello, Dirk. Let's play a game. I'm busy. Dirk, I don't think you understand. Like an ass. Yeah. I want to play a fucking game with you. I would like you to draw me some pornography. Man, does it look like he can draw anything for you right now? Who cares? I'm not talking to you. So what exactly is the game this time? To gauge his ability to draw naked people while fighting robots? The game is to produce some vile smut that will bring me erotic enjoyments. Number 343. And if he doesn't, then someone dies, fucker. I see. Do you want me to draw some? No, you are an imposter, an artificial bloodless hemotyping fraud. What? There's no heart that beats inside you with passion for illustrated debauchery, as can be said of true men. You are false as the red you paint your words with. Your lies are red as the hair you represent. I guess these burns are pretty sick. They are burns, right? It seems you may have just called me a fish. Your atrocious tale is full of so many shitty red herrings, and you are the shittiest by far. Oh, look, this man is not what he appears to be. Or is he? No, he's glasses. The mystery is solved. Who gives a fuck? It sounds like you don't even know what a red herring is. Bullshit, I'm basically the master of all red herrings. They swim through my veins, this way and that. You have to be very good at red herrings when you are as good at games as me. How does one even be good at red herrings? Are you saying that you employ misdirection effectively? Because I have to say, dude, this has not been my observation. That's a fucking laugh. You know the game I want to play with real Dirk? It has such a perfect shitty twist ending. Oh, yeah, that's right. We start fucking, yeah. Oh, wait, I remember this. Last year, you messaged Dirk bugging him to play one of your dumb porno games. You said you tried to get him to play in the future, but he was busy fighting drones. And you kept going on about the shitty twist ending of your game. Boring lies from the red lines. You are bad at games, and a game is exactly what I want to play. Dirk, I want to play a game. God damn it. Hello, Dirk, let's play a game. The game will not involve the red lines. Do you hear me? He's tuning you out, bro. I'm telling you. If you want to play a game with me, you have to do it in the past. Okay, that's a pretty good idea. I love his little emoticon, though. Undying Upbridge ceased jeering, Timaeus testified. Dear past Dirk. Undying Umbridge began jeering, Timaeus testified. Hello, Dirk in the past. Let's play a game. All right. Do not even fuck with me. I want to play a game with you, and a game is exactly what will be played between us. I said I'd play. Dirk, I want you to draw me some pornography. You got it. If you fail to draw me some pornography, there will be consequences. And when consequences happen, that is when blood begins to flow. Your future self spends all his time being in the future. He prioritizes being in the future and fighting drones over playing my games. Your past self should consider the costly indiscretion of your future self's behavior. Behavior which entails being in the future almost as much as not doing whatever I fucking tell him to. Dude, I'm sitting here with my stylus ready to go. Do you want me to draw you some porn or not? Oh, yes, you will draw me pornography, Dirk Human Strider. I'll have my pound of smut. I'm waiting, or I will murder my sister. Gotcha. What'll it be? She will be dead, and I will rejoice with the liveliest little jig you ever saw. Her putrid harlequin slime will leak from her wounds and soak her ugly yellow robe, and her body will become a stupid corpse. Her moon body, I mean. It will mark the beginning, at least, of my ultimate victory in this game between us. Between me and her, not me and you. Dirk, let's play a game. Dude, listen, I'm perfectly willing to draw you some pornography. It doesn't need to be part of a game. You don't need to murder. You don't need to murder nobody. You don't got to murder nobody. Boy, that's the most southern fucking phrase. You don't got to murder nobody. No, man, I'll just draw you some fucking porn right now. Dicks, penises, boobs, whatever you want. Dicks and penises, they're two separate things, mind you. I will if you don't do what I say. How very ironic that a life hangs in the balance upon your willingness to draw me some pornography. The very pornography which you have spent a lifetime drawing in your spare time. Because you presumably enjoy doing so. How is that ironic? Oh yes, how ironic it is indeed. And it is further ironic that this game is ironic. It is the very irony which you yourself have spent a lifetime wallowing in. And using to justify interests and behaviors which are dumb and confusing. Whoa, mindfuck. Caesar, should I just start drawing naked people or what? Naked people? Yeah, naked people doing stuff. You know, porn. Oh no. No. Awful, horrible barf. No, fuck that noise. There will be no nudity or whatever unpleasant behavior that passes for procreative exercise among your people. What I have in mind is so much more scandalous. Awesome, lay it on me. Your eyes are an ocean. Fucking don't remind me of that. Be damned. For porn. Yeah, no. Dirk's gonna draw porn for Caliborn here. Chef kiss. Yeah, my southern accent is not good. It's more offensive than anything, as are all my accents. I would like you to draw in various pairings, you and your friends, involving each other in assorted debasements. Sure, that doesn't bother me a bit. Sounds totally great. Hot, even. Good, good. Let the unsavory hotness begin. Who do I start with? How about the Jane human? Right, one crocker coming up. Who else? Let's say you. Ha ha ha. Oh, yes. No problem. Which assorted debasements did you have in mind for us? You will depict the Jane human on the receiving end of one of your human kisses. Okay. I mean, are you sure you want me to go there? Shut your mouth and fucking draw. Just making sure. Man, seriously gonna have to sterilize my tablet after this. Okay, how's that? Y'all ready? I hope y'all are ready for Smoot 1 GIF. There it is. It's copping a feel. Fucking hell. Oh no, what is that? What the fuck is your hand doing? Explain yourself. Dunno. Copping a little feel, I guess. Just adding some sizzle to the steak. What's the big? Remove that. Come on, dude, don't be like that. Remove the amorous human limb at once. Do it now. I'll kill her. I will fucking do it. Fine. There. Smoot 2 GIF. It's just shittily erased. Uncop. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. That is dirty. You're a man who likes his tepid-ass porn, I'll give you that. Make her say, you are beautiful. Done. Smoot 3. You are beautiful. Thanks. Thanks. Yes, good. Now make the kiss happen with both of the human lips, touching together and much closer to the screen to see the action better, and tell her that she is darling to you. Okay. Smoot 4. You're a darling to me. Fucking swoon. Fuck. Yes. What now? What time is it? Oh man, I hope we get through this. Shit, it's almost 4. There will be new actors in this vulgar exhibition. You will include the Jake and Roxy humans now, and it will be similarly disgusting. You got it. Which steamy adult activities would you like me to convey this time? Make the Roxy human stroke his hair. She needs him as a romantic partner. Emotionally. You have a filthy mind, but okay. Here. Smoot 5. Strong. Hot damn. Caliente damanito. That's some early RVB for you. Good. I want to see longing in his eyes. Make there be longing. Do it. Smoot 6. Long. I forgot. I remember the drawings. I just forgot what actually happened in them. Ha ha ha. So good. Have them execute the human maneuver you call the hug. Smoot 7. Oh, damn. That is just so nasty. I'm sweating profusely, FYI. Gonna have Squarewave track down a towel soon. Now have the Jake human say, oh god, I feel so utterly obscene even typing this. Haha, fuck. My cheeks are probably bright red right now. Typing what? Make him say, I love you. On it. Smoot 8. I love you. OMG. Oh, man. That is so fucked up. I'm sad that sound came out of my mouth. I can hardly stand it. It's so fucked up, bro. I agree. All kinds of things wrong with this scenario here. She wants to human marry him now. Make the bitch say she wants to human marry that fucker. Stand by. Smoot 9. Oh, let's human marry. Oh, no. He says yes. He says fucking yes. This isn't you wretched pile of shit. Smoot 10. Yes. Soby. Where's the fucking gecko? Fucking. Fuck. That shit is so tender. You know it. Slow cooked to fucking perfection. I would like them to copulate off-screen. They will bear a child in the unseemly human manner, but you will depict none of the off-putting details of the ritual. Show them experiencing human wedded joy with their offspring. Now. Yeah, give me a sec. Minute, he says, not sec. Okay. Smut 11. Oh, no. No, this isn't as good. It is not as titillating as I desire. Have the male eat the child. Jake, no, what are you doing to our Biffy? Boy. Oh, wow. I just got fucking Vietnam flashbacks to this page. Holy shit. And then he eats the baby. There he is. There's fucking Sawtooth. I love that there's this juxtaposition of this badass fight going on. Sawtooth shows up, fights fucking drones, and then we get just the absolute bullshit happening below. We were entrenched in this shit, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, wait, you're right, Linda. I might need to go back and save that one. So, are we done? You would love that, wouldn't you? No, I'm fine with doing more if you want. How convenient it would be for you if we stopped playing my game and let my sister off the hook. Do you want me to pretend I don't want to play? Like, is that part of the kink for you? Kind of a role-playing thing? Shut the fuck up. No, please don't make me draw any more pics of my friends snuggling and stuff. Strider said, having spent the better part of the night gnawing through his duct tape gag. Look at these pathetic stalling tactics, as if I don't know an attempt to derail one of my diabolical games when I see one. That's good. Keep saying things like that. I'll keep doing my part. Somebody save me from my living nightmare, the things he has made me do. Maybe your reverence for my game stems from the fact that you don't give a flying fuck about my idiot sister. Ha! Like I could even blame you. What a cloying windbag she is. She is worthless to everybody. Ugh, I think you think so too. You know, you're an alright guy for a monstrous fuck-up leagues beneath me in every way that exists. Dirk, I want to play a game. Do you now? Though you may not care about my sister's life, there is something which may motivate you to keep playing, and that is curiosity. How so? You see? That right there. You asked a question. Asking shit is what being curious means. I fucking win already, you trash. Damn. Owned. But that's what you do when you have a shitty twist ending planned at the end of all your games. See, this game has a twist. It is twisted like a little candy swirl that is a kiss on your face from an angel while you make a fucking fool of yourself in your sleep. I know what a twist is. Or I did until you kept saying stupid shit that doesn't mean anything. Exactly. If you want to know my shitty twist, you have to keep playing my game. Well, not only was I pretty psyched to keep playing regardless, I'd rather do just about anything than listen to you ramble on and on about your horseshit twists. Very good. The lecturous amusements. They will now involve the both Jane and Roxy humans. Cool. Oh yes, double the tasty bitches, not nasty, tasty. Why is that? What? Dirk A. What the fuck? It censored Dirk A. I don't know what the fuck. Oh yeah, no, Sam, right? Dirk's a brony. I'm so far behind. I got really fucking paying attention. I hope you guys are enjoying this, because boy howdy. Let's see. Where was I? That's right. Ah, yes, the double the tasty bitches getting a little maudlin together. Okay. They are in the mood for sweets, just like me. I like candy. Do you like candy, Dirk? I guess. What about cotton candy? I never tried it. This shithole planet doesn't have any. It is so fluffy and melts in your mouth, blue and pink. Get between my jaws, poofy, fluffy cotton candy. Let me dissolve you. That is what I call this pairing of nasty premium bitches. You know, considering you obviously just going to ask for more ultra tame shit, you still somehow made this legitimately creepy. Nicely done, I guess. Ah, yes. How you squirm now? I'm not squirming. Like bullfuck you weren't. Now draw. I'm already drawn. What should I make these premium bitches do? Save the shitstorm of a chat. Look. Y'all came to listen to me read some Homestuck. Yeah, this is Homestuck. I live for this nasty, tasty bitches. Oh, man. Again, the juxtaposition is so fucking rad. Nothing just yet. We will not be reckless with their courtship. They take things slow. We milk this fucker and make it treat our bitch. It will be delicious. Okay, so they're just Standing there. One of them is shy and reluctant to advance. Jane. The Jane human is reluctant and shy. You will render the Jane human as showing a bashful and... I don't know what that word is. I'm from Montana. Coquettish demeanor. I don't know how someone draws that, though. I'm not a fucking artist. You're the artist. Make that happen and make it perfect. Not a problem. Okay. Smooth 13. Bomb Tom. Roll out Sean. This gets fucking weird, okay? Yeah, it's hard. This is fucking... yeah. Oh, look at her. She has her eye on that romantically desirable bitch. Oh, what she would say to her if she could summon the nerve. Maybe she wants to ask her out. Shut up, I'm running this. Now, the Roxy human takes the initiative in the encounter. She places her beverage on the floor. She saunters up to Jane and perpetuates one of your human winks. Look, I'm from Montana. I'm from a small town in Montana, 800 people. I went to a public school. Hue and wink, cop. Look, I'm from Montana is my excuse for everything. There's 1 million people in Montana, man. I live in fucking Florida. Every city here has more than 1 million people. That's not true. She keeps her fucking hand to herself, you presumptuous tool. Erase that now. Smit 15. She just crosses it out. Humane wink. And now, the Roxy human opens her heart and professes her feelings. The bitch tells the other bitch a poem. Make the bitch say a poem. Do it. Sure. Smut 16. Your eyes are an ocean. Your breasts are also an ocean. There it is. There it is. We'd love to kill... Boy, howdy. Does Montana have a standard ground? I don't know if it does. It might. It probably does. It's Montana. Damn. Oh, damn. Look at her. She's eating that shit up. Give the bitch a rose. Okay, wait. Which one? No, wait. Both bitches give each other a fucking rose. You submit 17. Booyah. Double roses. I love how just absolutely disinterested or fucking stoned Jane looks. Yes, yes. Now make her do the thing. The shameful thing where she rubs the roses on her face. You know, the human practice, whereby poignant emotions are conducted through facial tissue. As channeled through the stem of a fragrant plant. Draw that shit. Smoot 18. Ooh, I'm drunk. Make her sing! Jane Human sings. While still doing that, her sultry partner glistens with emotional perspiration dollops. Ugh. Smoot 19, porn spire. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Oh. I didn't realize. I forgot about this sequence. Oh, mercy. Where's that fucking gif of Andy? Is it Andy? That's not Andy Serkis. Fucking, I don't know his name. The SNL guy. Oh, mercy. That is just so grody. Does your sister even know you're into this sappy shipping stuff? You berate her constantly for everything, and I know she likes to write and illustrate romfics and the like. No, she enjoys it for wrong and disgusting reasons. Her fascination with the red stirrings of inferior races. It strikes me as too sincere and therefore propellant. My enjoyment is ironic. Again, you just don't seem to know what ironic means. You keep saying that word. I don't think that word means what you think it does. Your enjoyment of this content is clearly sincere. You're just fetishizing your disgust for it is all. Fuck you with that assessment. You don't tell me of what value the pornography has to me in my own game. You just fucking draw and don't talk. I'm just saying, it's an interest you have in common. If you told her you liked her romantic artwork, maybe you could bond over that. Bonding. Is the last fucking thing we need to do. I have not told her my ironic fascinations, and you will not either. I will not tell her that I secretly peruse her work in a state of petrified mortification for hours, and neither will you. Fair enough. So, game over yet? No. I said before, these steamy bothered up bitches are hungry for sweets. The Jane Human has baked a cake. And the Jane Human has baked a cake. Okay. Smoot 20. She has a cake. There it is. Oh, fuck. Those bitches eyeball that luscious confection. It's moist as shit. It tempts them. They begin to human salivate. Fucking hell. Smoot 21. She's so good. Get into my mouth, cake. The mutually swooning bitches get frisky with the treat. Roxy Human chops out a wedge, feeds it to Jane Human zealous snack hole. Okay. She, but not so fast. She smushes it around the greedy cake slut's human lips and features. Misguided feelings of fondness and levity wax incrementally. A giggle is released. 344. For cake slut. Oh shit, things are really heating up now. Smoot 22. Giggle. Ditto. Fucking hell. Yes. Fuck yes. I want them to human hold hands. They will human hold hands now. Their odious love is blossoming before our eyes. And to our unspeakable dismay. Can you feel it, Dirk? Yes. Make their cakey hands become clasped together as one. It feels mushy and slippery. They enjoy the sensation immensely. It is vile. Smith 23. I like how Roxy looks like she's genuinely enjoying herself. Jane just looks fucking like she's on Jupiter. Yes, closer. Get the fucking camera closer, you douchebag. I want to see some detail. High def that sticky mess. High def that sticky mess. Smooch 24. There it is. Look at that detail. Look at it. Oh, fuck. That is just downright affectionate. All 4K. This is an 8K. You fucking kidding me? Look at this badass. Look at this badass. Look at what he's done. Look at what he's responsible for. All right. It's 4:07. We'll have to finish this later. My voice, Caliborn is fucking ripping me a new one with all this shit. Fuck me. This is genuinely the worst. I'm starting to get dizzy. It's weird how, like, dizzy I fucking get reading Homestuck. That yogurt's really coming into play. Fuck. Affection. Oh, fuck. All right. Anyway, we're going to call it there, guys. This was a fucking ride. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're going to pick this up next time with, we're going to finish this bullshit, and we might get to Tricksters next time. I don't know. But anyway, thanks everybody in the chat for hanging out and just experiencing this just absolute insanity. That is this now. So thanks guys for hanging out. Thanks for sticking with me through everything today. Anyway, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, give it a like if you liked it. And if you did, subscribe. New videos every Monday and Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Mondays are stream VODs. There's a link in the description of my Twitch channel. It's got information there. Click it. Watch it. Comment. What was your favorite part about this? I have a feeling, I have an inkling I know what everyone's favorite part about this was. Favorite / least favorite / the worst part about this was. And share with your friends. Boy, maybe not this one. Or this one if you just want to torture them. Tulip just got up. I think she needs to go out. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you next time. Take care of yourselves. You know, all that good shit. Wash your hands, stay inside, drink water, stay hydrated, eat some food. Take your meds if you need them. All the good shit. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. Later. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.